Wow, Earl, man, it's been a crazy week here at the Capitol. We've covered so many stories and it feels like it hasn't been enough. What are some things that our audience really need to know this week?
As the late Georgia House Speaker David Ralston would remind us, the only thing the legislature has to do every year is pass a state budget. And the Georgia House took two key steps in passing the amended 2026 state budget. That makes changes to current state funding running through June 30th. Governor Brian Kemp rolled out his proposal last month, which included another one-time income tax rebate. That translates to $250 for single filers and $500 for joint filers. Now, House budget writers changed that up to do one-time property tax relief, about $500 per homeowner. That budget passed out of committee and the full House and is now in the state Senate. It's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do on this debate between income and property tax relief. And you know, the governor does have the power to do both by adding more money to the state budget.
And Raul, on Wednesday, you took off and hit the campaign trail. I stayed here at the state capitol to cover Speaker Burns and Republican leadership at a press conference where they revealed a series of bills that they say will put Georgia's families first.
From strengthening access to affordable child care, championing health care for women and children, increasing paid maternal leave for birth mothers, and prioritizing the safety of our communities. House Republicans are committed to putting Georgia families first.
Now, there are so many interesting bills flying around the Capitol, but one I want to share with is a new piece of legislation dealing with housing affordability. Republican State Representative Derek McCollum, who represents parts of Gwinnett and Hall counties, has legislation that would make it so people or companies who own more than 1,000 homes in Georgia pay significantly more in property taxes.
A property tax owner pays taxes, our business pays taxes on 40% of valuation. So if you have a house that's $100,000, you pay taxes on $40,000. So what we're doing is if you own 1,000 houses or more, you will pay tax on 100% of valuation of the house.
The extra money local governments would receive would go to homeowners as property tax relief toward their primary residence. McCollum says he's heard from so many young professionals who work here at the state capitol.
They come up to me and they would tell me stories. I've been trying to buy a house for years. I've saved up $50,000. I'll go look and try to find a house. I find a house I like and try to get financing on it, and all of a sudden a private equity group comes in and they'll buy it, close in 14 days, cash. They can't compete against that.
This is a pretty popular bill on both sides of the aisle. Just take a look at the bill. This proposal is a reminder that affordability is not just a political buzzword, but it's moving legislation here at the state capitol.